You are about to watch an interview with Sam, a guy who joined my program, I think, a little less than 2 months ago now. I did a bit of a different one. Okay, most times I do interviews, it's with somebody who went from zero to maybe five to 10,000 per month with their social media marketing agency. Now, Sam is still in the early phases of just getting his first few clients on board. But the reason I invited him on was because his auto repair shop that he runs, he's used a lot of what we teach, and he has gotten a video that has gotten over 2 million views. And on top of that, his business is actually growing. Okay, he had, I think he said, a 30% increase in sales from the new traffic that came in from using social media marketing correctly, using social media to actually drive business for his auto repair shop. Okay, so if you're a business owner already, this will probably just show you the proof that if you learn social media marketing, not only can your physical business make more money, or if you have an online business, that can make more money, but also then you can learn this skill that you can use to then get clients for social media marketing. So for example, in Sam's case, he's now got this incredible result, this incredible testimonial, which is himself, his own business, of the result that he's gotten through proper social media marketing. So hopefully you enjoy. You're going to hear kind of just what Sam has enjoyed about the program so far, and also how he went about getting this kind of result. So enjoy, and I'll see you there. Again, kind of goal of this one, Sam, would be, as you've seen, most of the interviews we do are with people where they've kind of got their agency to a certain point. But with your unique situation of having your physical business, and then obviously, as we've seen, the video get like 1 or 2 million views, that obviously
Yeah,
generating a lot of buzz on the page. And then just seeing, yeah, like the sales receipts that you were sending in, of those like 4K a day, super
yeah,
inspiring, man. And super cool because like we obviously have some people that follow us that have a business already, and they're not really aware of how to use social media to actually make more money in that business. So I think it'd be really interesting to kind of walk people through how you've done that. And then, of course, kind of like your long term plan of having the car business, but also then the social media stuff as well.
yeah. So it's funny, like when I first joined the course, right? I mean, the thing is, I was already doing pretty good in my car business. Like, I was already
Mm-hmm.
doing good at it, but like, it's just like amazing. Like when I joined the course, I mean, my main plan was to like focus more on my advertising agency, right? Because I kind of wanted to improve in it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that's great about it, right, is like like if people have doubts like joining the course, like let's say they have their own business, for example, or like they're
Mm-hmm.
they're doing something on their own, like that's I kind of had like a bit of doubts, but the thing is, it literally made me better at that too, which is crazy.
Mm.
So the thing is, like, I mean, the thing about my auto repair shop, I was already like getting like pretty good amount of sales,
Mm-hmm.
but like ever since I joined the course, like the first like couple months or so, it literally made me like way more tech savvy. It's like a lot of people would be like, "Oh, well, what strategy did you use?" All these like complicated things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just discipline, right? The mindset, the community, just being a part of it. It's something I haven't really been a part of before, so it's something new to me. It's something that like it made a big difference. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like when I joined before, I didn't really take it as seriously. Like for example, like the garage business, I was already doing pretty good at it with the car
Mm-hmm.
business. But like
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably upload like maybe like one post a week. I wasn't really as tech
Mm-hmm.
savvy. I've always wanted to do like a social media marketing agency as well. So the thing is, it's like the best of both worlds. So not like while I'm improving and like getting leads for my personal business right now, it's gonna make me like um it's gonna provide as a testimonial for my
Mm. Yeah.
continued agency, which is like, I mean, so far, I mean, I haven't signed any clients yet, but like, I already have an interview actually today for Upwork. So hopefully, I can sign a
Mm-hmm.
client there. But people, they take it serious. I only had like 10 proposals, and I already had like two of them that want to interview me because when they see this testimonial,
Nice. Yeah.
it like
Yeah.
it, it will forever make a big difference. Like
For
because like
sure.
it's not like some people think, oh, you got lucky. I mean, even if I did get a bit lucky, it took some time, right? Time,
Mm-hmm.
discipline. But when I joined the course, that kind of gave me that spark to like really to apply what I've already known
Mm-hmm.
and like improve on it. Like being part of the community,
Mm-hmm.
talking to people, going back and forth, like holding each other accountable. It's way different. It's way different than like before. I was just kind of like on my own, like doing my own thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like it made a big difference. So the thing is, if people join, like, they have doubts about being like, oh, they're not really that tech savvy, or they're not gonna, it's like too complicated for them. It's not even like, just the main thing is just discipline, mindset, like just being a part of the community, like I said, and like holding each other accountable. It makes a big difference. Like I didn't even take this seriously before when I joined. Like I was thinking like, oh, it's not like this mindset thing is not even really like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just like scam or whatever. But like it's funny. Like I joined thinking that I have to learn all these strategies to get better at it, but just being a part of the community,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll keep going back and forth just to stress it more. It's kind of like what made me like it changed me. Like it's not even just like I
Mm-hmm.
got better at what I'm doing, but it made me like a different person, and that's what kind of like kind of negated my luck. Like when I kept making these posts,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like I was doing it before too. Like I was like making these posts. What I'll do is I'll post like videos from my garage and like a funny video once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take it as serious. I was getting like a little good at it, but then like I just kept going like back and forth, trial and error, like get like taking it more seriously when it comes to like online presence, and like boom, it almost hit 3 million views just like that, and it's like
Crazy.
it's crazy. So like I never, even when I got 20,000, I was so excited. I was like, wow, I was showing you guys, look, guys, I got 20,000. But then it went up to 100, and then 500, and then a million. And then, I mean, right now it's like 2.8. I mean, just like
Nice.
it was like 2.4. So it's crazy. And just that in itself, I mean, I could even show evidence of this too, like for my, prospects when I sign
Mm-hmm.
clients for my marketing agency. Like it literally increased my sales by like 30 to 40%, right?
Ah.
Like I was already doing like probably like 6 to 7 thousand a week, which in the garage business
Mm-hmm.
is it's kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
Profit, I will say 70% of that. After employees, I'll say 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
But literally after that video, it was like 12,000. Like it's crazy. Like it almost doubled. So it's like it made a big difference. And I'm really happy, and like it just I can't believe I'm saying this right now. I'm super psyched about everything.
Amazing, man. Amazing. And I think what would be super interesting, man, is for people who are, I guess, in your situation where they have a business already, right? A business that could grow with social media. Like, how many views, like, what was the most amount of views you ever got on a video before, I guess, you joined us?
The most was like I would say like probably like maybe like 3 or 4 thousand. That was like the most,
Hey,
and
yeah.
it was like, I mean, it's crazy because it like when I posted that video, it was like way beyond my expectations. And it's like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, people could probably be like, "Oh, it's probably like a coincidence you got lucky." It's not. It's like it's just like being part of the community, talking to you guys, like just going back and forth, like being coached. Like even if you guys didn't show me like a strategy directly how to succeed in that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just like the kind of like the smell you get, it's like a good aura, So like just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
part of that, like whatever like background you have, like whatever you're doing, like I was saying, garage business, whatever business you own, or even if you don't own a business, like just being part of the community, you could provide good testimonials to sign clients through like, doing like social media marketing. But
Mm-hmm.
if you have a business, that's a plus, like I was mentioning, right? So, and it's funny because when I first came into the course, I just mainly wanted to focus on, like I was saying, like like my social media marketing agency, right? And
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
get testimonials for that. But I was like thinking like, why don't I just like get good at my own business,
Yeah.
in which I did, right? Like when it comes to like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
content creation, and then use that as a testimonial. And so
There
far,
you
it's been
go.
great. It's like, I mean, like I'm literally just like speechless right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, super cool to see. And I know like we've had such positive feedback in the community because people have been following along with that video. You first posted it, I maybe it had maybe 50K or 100K views, right? Which was amazing. Like you said, way more than you ever had. But then seeing people being like, Sam, what's the update? Where's the video at now? And then you're like, boom, 2
And it's
million.
just
It's
going
like,
up.
whoa.
Like for example, like 2 days ago, it was like it was like 2.5,
Hmm.
2.6 million. Like I woke up this morning, it's like 2.8. It's like crazy. And the thing is, like,
Crazy, man.
really like my channel, like my garage business, it literally doubled in followers. Like
Mm.
I had like around 300, 400 followers after that one video. I have almost 1,000 right now, which is crazy, right? So like, and people think they might think like, oh, that's not that much, but for like a garage business or like a business owner, that'll change their life. And like, this is perfect because since I'm able to accomplish that for myself, I can do
Hmm.
that for others as well. And it's like it's such a
100%.
testimonial for that. So like, and the thing is, and it's just constant flow. Sometimes I even have to send some work away because it's like it's too much, and I only have like one other helper to help me out, but I
Hmm.
might have another like couple more people because it's like crazy, like high ticket, high quality customers. Like I was showing post that Range Rover, right? High ticket,
Yeah. Yeah.
very it, and the job wasn't even that hard. It was just like a straightforward job. I mean, for us anyways, right? But
Hmm. Hmm.
it's just like people trust us. Like they see this social media, this presence. Like wow, look at all these millions of views it has. And the funny thing is like that video that I posted, it's not like like a lot of people ask me in the group, like, oh, like what did you use? What strategy? All these
Hmm.
complicated things.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
it's just post things that people like seeing. That's it. Just
Yeah.
be entertaining. Don't be boring. Like, because the thing is, if people always post like, oh, we have 20% off oil change, brakes, whatever,
Yeah.
it just gets boring. You know what I mean? Or like you post a tutorial, but once in a while, post like a funny video. You know, like a fail, a garage fail, something
Hmm.
like that.
Hmm.
Like people like to see that, you have like a character, you know what I mean? You have like you're not like, because a lot of auto repair shop, they're kind of like, not a lot of, I mean, I don't know from my experience, but I would imagine they're kind of just like pretty boring. They're sometimes a little aggressive. They're just very like, I mean, but me, I want to be like entertaining. I want to entertain the
Hmm.
crowd, make them excited, have that buzz in the channel. And when people see that, it's like welcoming. It's like it
Mm.
makes them feel more like comfortable. Like, wow, this guy is like he's pretty like easy to approach, pretty fun guy, funny guy. And that just like just something so simple like that, like changed my business like forever. It's crazy,
So,
you know?
so good, man. And I think the thing that got me most excited, like obviously the views and like you said there, like the increase in sales, like
Mhm.
physically in the shop is amazing,
Yes.
right? Because that
Yeah.
gives me a ton of joy knowing that like, within a couple of months of working with us, we're seeing a nice increase, right? But
Yeah.
the most important thing for me is what you said. It's the proof because now for you, like if you decided to close the shop in the morning, which obviously you're not going to do, right? Because it's doing really well. But if you did, you now have this testimonial, like you said, you have
Yeah.
this proof, you have this undeniable stack of wins that you can go and show a business and say, hey, look, I can't guarantee I'll get you 2.8 million views, but I did it for my own business. And here's the
Exactly.
receipts, here's the sales increase I got. This really changed my business. So I
Yeah.
can do the same things, I can do the same inputs as I did for mine, for you, if you want. So I think that's the really cool thing, man. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
ask Sam, what would be the goal for you, say over the next year? Because I guess a lot of people in your situation would maybe look at the auto repair business and say, okay, I'm gonna double this, right? I'm just gonna put all my focus in on that. But for you, like, where do you see the marketing agency also kind of coming in? Like, where do you want to split your time? Where do you want most of your income to come from?
Yeah. So the thing is, to be honest with you, I mean, like it's kind of like hard to say, right? So I mean, I guess people would have either two routes. They can either join in, like, getting better at that, like kind of getting the best of both worlds. But I mean, my plan, honestly, like since I was like so shocked about what happened, like how it like boosted my sales so much more in my auto repair
Hmm.
shop,
Hmm.
I plan on like not closing it, but like maybe hiring a team to run the shop while I focus more on my marketing agency. That's kind of like how I'm gonna scale it, my business, right? So like, because this testimony that I got, even if I close the shop, well, I'm not saying I'm gonna, because I'm getting a good amount of sales. I won't do that right away, but like it's gonna be like a really good transition or a gateway. So it's like it provided
Yeah.
me like a realistic path because like before this course, right? I was really doubtful. I've always known I'm like good. Like, I mean, I had this potential of like growing my social media marketing agency, like, advertising for other businesses, right? But like, I never really had that much confidence, like, go out there, like, try to sign clients, like, go to Upwork, like, apply for jobs. Like, just this in and itself, this testimony that I got, it provided me confidence, like, forever. It's like a really good transition. So my goal is like to keep getting good at this, right? And then like provide more and more testimonials until I sign enough clients where I can kind of push it a little bit on the side,
Hmm.
right? Either rent it out or maybe have someone else run it. And I just, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Amazing. Yeah, I like that, man. I like that. And I think there's also a really good link. So I talked about this at the mastermind event that we did in Ireland about 2 weeks ago. And we had a couple of people at the event where similar situation to you. They have a physical business that's working really well, and then they have their agency. Okay. And this one guy specifically, he's started his agency. He's got, I think, two clients there, and his food business is doing the best it's ever done, right? And similar to what you mentioned, one key thing was like the increase in sales he saw after joining just from implementing like that more of the things that we talk about. And like you said, it's nothing crazy complex. It's simple strategies. He's
Yeah.
already seen an increase, right? But the important thing was his two businesses had a link. So what I mean by that is when he gets better at social media, his food business grows. When he gets better at social media and that grows, obviously then that's proof, like we looked at, for his social media business. So it's like the two realistically can keep growing together. Where there are some
Yes.
people where obviously their businesses don't link. It could be a business where they don't necessarily get clients through social media, and hence the two things are kind of different. Whereas in your case and in his case, it's beautiful because it's like You just put more effort into the entire focus of social media and you will make more money. Whether the
Yeah,
car business makes more money, whether the agency does, whether the two of them do, all in all, the net result is you get better, you make more money.
exactly. Yeah, 100%. The thing that's beautiful about this, right? Like that's exactly what you're saying, right? So like it's the best of both worlds, right? So it's the
Mm-hmm.
best of both worlds. So I mean, the more you improve in like the more I improve in social media marketing, the more I get better at what I'm doing now. Which I like I said when I first came in, I didn't even really think of that, which is like it's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
crazy. So like the like the better I get at the better I get at one thing of like I said, the social media marketing, like signing clients, things like that. It's like it adds more like fuel to my the business that I have right
For
now. So
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
getting the best of both. So it's like there's no like for example, if people like have doubts, they're like, oh, they're have it's literally like being good at this skill, like digital marketing, like
Mm-hmm.
this will like I mean you could apply this to anything, like the business you
Literally.
have
Yeah.
now, which is it's already getting better, right? Or other clients. So it's like the point you mentioned with the food business, that's basically exactly what's happening to me as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
100% love it, man. And I'd love to maybe Sam like give people maybe the name of your business just so they could check it out and kind of see what you're doing on social media. I can obviously link it in the video as well. But
Okay.
I'm sure some people might reach out, maybe they got some questions, but I'm sure there'll be lots of people that will just be super inspired by seeing what you're doing there as well.
Yeah. So I mean, my auto repair shop's it's Quincy Auto Repair, and my
Mhm.
digital marketing agency is Business Traffic Lead. So that's kind of what I'm. I mean, Quincy
Cool.
Auto Repair is what's like already doing good. Knock on wood,
Yeah.
everything's going well. But Business Traffic Lead is my marketing agency where I plan on like applying that skill that I have from the testimonials you guys seen in the auto repair shop,
Yeah.
and try to help other businesses out. All businesses that also have auto repair shops, welding shops,
Hmm.
trade, anything. Like I try to help them out.
Amazing, man. Amazing. And I'm just taking a look at the page here, right? And so for people listening, like you said before that video, you were getting maybe 3,000 as the most amount of views you would get, right? I can see
Yes.
here. So we have the videos on 2.8. There's another video you posted with 4,000. There's another with 10,000. There's another with 15,000. There's another with 9.6 thousand. So it's so clear that, like, yes, you're not going to have that 2.8 million views happen every time you post. This might happen once a month, once every few months, right? But the knock on effect is so clear. And obviously, you're probably just getting better at video content as well each time you post. Hence,
Exactly.
overall, things are on the way up. And I guess a lot
Yeah.
of your
Literally.
customers probably come back as well, right? They get an oil
It's
change, they come back next year, so on and so forth.
Exactly. Yeah. So like the thing is that ever since I posted that video with almost 3 million views now, like the videos that I'm posting after, it's like it's consist. Although it's not getting like million, but
Mm-hmm,
although
mm-hmm,
like probably very likely maybe within a month or two I can get another million or more. But the thing is, like you were saying, it provides like a not like a snowball effect, right? So like
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, the video that I posted right after, I mean, like, because the people that saw that video, they'll scroll and look at my channel, they'll see other videos too, right? So, like the one after, I think, like you're saying, I got like 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
One reach was like 10,000, and like before, I would have been like the happiest person in the world ever got if I got one of those videos like that. Like if I got
Yeah,
one
yeah.
10,000 views, but like because the most I got before was like probably 3K. I don't remember. It was like really small, but it was like once. But like after that video, the one I hit almost 3 million views. Right after, like I was saying, just like 10,000. One hit like 15, I think, and then like
Mm.
9,000, then 8,000. It's like it makes a big difference, and especially for like a smaller shop, it just like floods the place with prospects and like sales. A lot of people because when you have an online presence, it makes a big difference. Because a lot of people are old school; they're just all word of mouth, you know.
Mhm.
And that's kind of like how I was before. I was kind of like, I mean, I knew about like social media marketing,
Mhm.
but like I was saying, I was only posting like maybe like one every week or something like that, without really the intention of like trying to increase sales. But
Mhm.
when I joined the course, changed my mindset. I was more tech savvy. I was more like it just made me had this sense of accountability, which I didn't have before. When it comes to, like making these posts, and
Mm.
that
Yeah.
just made all the difference in the world. Consistency, like positive mindset, being a part of this course, and because I would be shy, like I'm paying this money, being a part of the course, like I would be shy to join the course and then like not do anything. It would make me look
For
foolish, and
sure.
then
Yeah.
it would, you know what I mean? So like just being a part of that, having that accountability, it's like it's crazy. Like just this month alone, or like, sorry, a couple months, it already like paid off the whole course, and I already made more, like by far. So yeah, it's crazy, man. So it's like this one video in itself, within a couple months being a part of the course, it just like it's gonna change like my business forever and my own self, like my testimonials that I have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this is like a perfect gateway, like I was mentioning, to signing more prospects for my digital marketing agency. Because I
Yeah.
one I posted, it just created way like forever. Like anytime I post a video, I get like 5 to 10K, 5 to 10K, and then it just keep going up from there. You know?
Love it, man. Absolutely love it. Well, what I'll do, man, is I'll link the page below, right, for the auto repair. We can link obviously your agency page as well for sure. Because like that, there's definitely going to be some people that get inspired by this, might have some questions and maybe just want some feedback. So we'll definitely link those below, man. But yeah, super cool. It's super cool to see, man. Excited to see where things go. You know, this is a great start a couple of months in. So I can only imagine, where you're going to be in like a year from now. And yeah, man, appreciate you taking the time for this just to kind of share that with people. Again, I know the community has been on fire seeing that video, just keeping up with the
Yeah.
views. And I know they're going to be waiting for the next one and seeing more of those results as well. So I appreciate you coming on, man.
I appreciate it anytime, Adam.